Quick note I forgot to mention in my other videos, but I ended up putting in my description box, is if and when you die, don't click continue, don't click on load. Quit to the main menu. Then click on load game. Don't even hit continue from within the main menu either, okay? Friendly reminder, otherwise your time will keep accumulating and it's ruined some of my runs and other people's runs as well. Anyhow, hope you enjoyed the video. Let's get into it. It was a pain in the ass to put together. Welcome back to the channel, YouTube world. Let's get right into this S/S+ guides and tips for hardcore mode. I am having a very difficult time. I lost my video. It went black when I combined all my footage together, and I had to restart the game. I didn't have a prior save, and just really annoyed. So I'm not in a good mood at all. Again, as usual, I'm showing you the path, the direction in which you want to go into. I present you with options, but I normally tell you what you should just do, like boom boom. This isn't a speed run, but you will with good performance. There was, in my last playthrough, something happened. I must have diddled around in a room too long, and it made all those vine guys near the last upgrade for the bracelet, they were just swarming me, and I would go to kill them. They're little yellow balloons, but they would grow back, and then Mr. X came, and it was a giant mess. That can happen, and it looked very unprofessional. So we're here. We're at the lab. We're going to head in this room, get some ammo for the shotgun. We can't go in there yet because we don't have the bracelet. You have a typewriter, an inventory box, and an ink ribbon right there, and then we're going to go right here. So let's do it.
Okay. I wonder where the
grab the shotgun ammo. You do not need to grab the map. I know it sounds funny, it's just an extra second. I'm just saying. Again, if you need to go in there, that's your prerogative. We're coming out here. In this room, there's a grenade and handgun ammunition. You don't need that. So just go straight. Come in. Grab the fuel. Again, do you know why that guy almost grabbed me? Because I took a second to point at the window and told you what was inside. That is how crazy this game is. If you just don't move it, things are happening in the background. There's a knife there. When you peep around the corner, look what's waiting for you. That's what's waiting for you. There's also a large, but I have a bunch of ammo, so it doesn't matter. That's a large ammunition thing, the knife there. Wanted to show you that. Now we're gonna run in here. More shotgun ammunition. Now I'm not grabbing these items, to be honest with you, but we've got the flamethrower regulator. Actually, I will grab it in case I end up doing this all in one playthrough. This is for the signal modulator later on. You would actually go here, use the modulator, that'll open up, you grab your last hip pouch. But for the run, we're not going to bother, so we're going to upgrade our bracelet. I mean, it's nice to have, don't get me wrong, but it's, okay. So now we leave. Stick to the right a bit. Now we can go through this door. Stick to the right a bit in case that door opens. There shouldn't be any zombies coming at you anyways. But you see how every second counts, like how I stopped to point at something, and yeah. And look, now we're back here.
Dr. Lee, your presence is urgently requested by
we go through here now that we have the bracelet. Now, if you're playing B scenario, you wouldn't be watching this, but your signal modulator would actually be right here. This guy just has a tape. No one cares about a VHS tape. I'm just showing you, I'm just telling you what's out there for you. And we go to the left because we want to go to the east area. Because we don't have a choice. We don't have the access security for that. We have to access one at a time. Right now we have the sky blue colored level 2 security access. Yeah, so throughout this, as much as you can, try to keep a knife, a flashbang, or something with you. Very, very important, especially for the part that's going to be coming up in probably just a few minutes. Here's a spot here again. You could save if you're just doing S, because then there's no limits to how many saves you can do as long as you've got these ink ribbons, right? So here you would probably just go drop off a few things that you don't need, and then we would simply head out the door. Alright, put away a few things, make a little bit of room. Here we go. In this room, there's nothing here to see. Don't waste your time with this, but I'm just showing you this. That's actually the final upgrade band that we get, but we need him to come off of the wall, but we do that with
What happened here?
with a series of events that happen later. Now in here you're going to get upgraded gunpowder. I don't need it because I have enough ammo. And there's going to be a vine thing. See, there's the gunpowder right there. You can grab that if you want. I suppose I'll grab it for now. This guy, just run by him. Remember though that those vine guys, if they grab you, I'm actually going to leave that on the table because we have to come back here. If they grab you, you're dead in one hit, even with the upgraded shielded herbs. So first code, pause it if you need to. I want to try to make this video as quick as possible because I tend to diddle-daddle quite a bit. Take a look at that. Those are the two codes that you need. Okay. Grab this vial, very important. I forgot to grab it the last time.
Dispensing solution.
So we grab that. I'm going to leave that flash grenade there. I'm going to come down here. We're going to immediately run. You don't want to waste any time here. The more you move around inside that room, large gunpowder, I'm going to combine it. The more you move around in that room, there's a grenade if you need it, the more dangerous it is. It actually screwed up my last playthrough. So it's actually very important to note that. It's incredibly important.
Manual mode engaged.
Okay, so
Adjust amount of solution to
yeah.
launch cartridge
Red,
capacity.
green, blue. This is not the quickest way, by the way. Red, green, blue. Like, you won't get the achievement, but whatever. Red, green, and no, there's no blue because it's done already. But at least it gets it done pretty quick. I just don't give a crap, to be honest with you, to figure out how to get the one for the trophy. I'm not really a trophy person. I don't really give a hoot about that. Again, when you're out here, you just wanna run. But for him, you can stun him. I almost got grabbed there. I don't know if that's gonna screw up my playthrough after. Now that you're down the ladder, boom, head down over there. Optional if you have extra time. We can grab the map. And we can, once again, grab more large ammo. Or large gunpowder. Whatever, which makes a large amount of ammo. Now, we don't have power to turn that door on yet. That's a safe room. That is a good place eventually when we open it up. If you're doing S plus and you can only save 3 times, this is going to be one of those spots that's actually good for you to save your first time. So just imagine if you're doing S plus, you can only save 3 times. This is finally the part in the game where you can safely, in my recommendation, save once. Grab this shotgun ammo. Pull out your shotgun. Or your handgun, you're just going to waste more ammo. And the living dead, pop them all in the face because they're going to wake up. Zombie brain stew, anyone? Get rid of him. Don't let him fool you. Get rid of him. Now then, I am going to eat a herb because I can. You don't have to do this. Now, when we walk down past that line, there's 2 lickers that are going to spawn. One's going to drop from the ceiling, and there's going to be another one behind you. Just charge the son of a bitch. Shoot him. You're probably going to get chomped on once. Not the end of the world. It saves a lot of time if you don't run straight through that door right away. So let me just demonstrate. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I kind of screwed up. You're supposed to shoot him about 5 times. But you know what? I wouldn't call it a screw-up, per se. Don't forget, they can't see you. So we have a licker that is going to die in 1 hit. And it's probably that one. I always get hit once. I only did it once without getting hit. So that's not a big deal. I actually show you what happens if you kind of screw up and you get overly anxious and you run through the door. They're scripted to go back there. So now you don't want to run, you want to walk. You want to make sure you're fully loaded. Walk right up to them. Just pump them full of lead. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6 in this case, because I guess whatever. But about 5 to 6 shots is going to get him. Now that we're done shooting those 2 lickers, we can't go through there yet. No power. We're going to go in here, but there's going to be a guy on your right immediately. So just, you can switch to the handgun if you want. Oh, sorry. In here.
Son of a bitch.
Whoops.
What the?
You could really see how the handgun's not that great, but unfortunately, something's gonna fall on us. Thank you. Seriously? And that's why I normally use the shotgun. Yeah. That's why I normally use the shotgun. But it can be hard to have a lot of ammo for the shotgun. So just run in, grab the modulator. I mean, you could look in here for extra handgun ammo, but the second you do that, look what you've done. You've now allowed her to, you know, whatever, to do her thing. So you see how every second counts? I kind of did that on purpose, to be honest. Because when you loot that handgun ammo, that's why during my playthroughs there's times where you'll see me not pick up certain things, and you might be like, oh, well, why didn't you just grab that? That seems like an obvious choice. It's right there. Sometimes that handgun ammo or that item you're going to grab is just not worth the trade-off. It just isn't. Now we got Sir Gimps a lot. Now we're going to go here. I thought I saw him move. That's kind of creepy. So you could see on the wall there, Murph. So examine your thing, go to Murph, and line them up so that the 2 yellow lines are in harmony. You do that. So this is a bit of a rough playthrough. Whatever. I'm not here to try to impress you and get a no-hit playthrough. You automatically loot the item back. I mean, I play this like, what, 10 times, and I get 10 different types of results. Now we can go in here. Now we can save. Now that we're in here, we have a knife, if you want to loot that. We have more high-grade ammo, which I'm going to combine with this to yet make even more shotgun ammo. And when we go here, more fuel. So the cafeteria, we grab 200, 100, so that's why you should have about 300. Then when we meet the second last boss, you grab another canister that's got 100 to 200. So you've got like 400 to 500, you know, of that stuff. And then inventory box, and you can save right there, which I'm going to do. And then fiddle around in my box, get ready, tell you what you should grab, and we're going to head out the door and keep on going. Okay, so I saved, grabbed a few items, now we are ready to leave. I would grab a grenade, a knife, a flashbang, or something if you can. Because the next part gets pretty nasty. Those vine things, if they grab you, even with your upgraded herb, like I'm shielded to take less damage, they're a one-hit kill, like I said. If you want to grab some ammo, there's some right there, regular ammo. Put your canister in here. You can skip this. So you definitely want to have some defense with you. And unfortunately, sometimes you do have to deal with them, like you have to attack them. And when you use the disperser, I don't know if they convert, like if something happens after, but they're yellow balloon things that you usually shoot on them to knock them down, they regrow in that room. I don't know if it's before or after, or if it's related to putting the canister back on, but it's pretty wild. You really don't want to waste much time up here. So if you can, and you have, you know, a little bit of spare bullets, you know, it's worth your while.
Shit.
See, when you shoot them once, do you see what happens? It stuns them. That's what happens. So you can walk by them like that. Now for this, we'll put the solution in. This part is incredibly difficult, which is why I told you, you want to save where you saved. I've died here more times than I care to admit. And yeah, we'll do the grenade thing, sure.
Warning. You have dispersed.
Now when you run out,
without authorization.
you can look at your surroundings for a moment. There's no point in... Okay, so you see what happened there? We're gonna have to,
Just...
I want to make sure there's none others that are coming at me. You can blow them up with a grenade. You want to make sure you reload. Once you grab this wristband, that's it. It's game over. Okay? Because now Mr. X is coming. And more of those vine things are coming. You just want to run. Those guys haven't regenerated yet, but I swear I've seen them regenerate. Now, when you run through here... Yeah. Doesn't matter. This part can be a little nasty. Take a second. Throw a grenade, a flash grenade, something, just run by. Once you're in here, it's game over. Like, he's not coming at you. Mr. X is done. He's not going to come in here. So you can just breathe, relax, pause your game, and now look at where we're at again. I wouldn't save here because we've already saved before. If you're doing an S+, remember, you can only save 3 times, so that spot I mentioned, and then a spot I'll be showing you later on before the next boss. So after that, we just go straight through here. Yeah, so it's like it's not the smoothest gameplay. I decided to save because I'm not trying to get an S or an S plus rank. So the gameplay is a little sloppy, but like I said, I never claimed, oh, look at me, I'm so great. And it also shows you that when mistakes happen, you know what? You can still get it done. And you'll be able to gauge your time as well as you check the clock. I mean, look at mine, 2:25. I've been here with an hour less on the clock. You know, it is possible, quite possible. But not when you're pointing at everything, you're talking, and sometimes just not playing that well. Really. So, now here, we have a grenade, if you want to pick that up. That's just a tape, so, you know, whatever. And then when you come in here, immediately you got an item box, if you want to go to that. Now we have the OSS signal. So we go to OSS, and, oh, there. So look at the left, the red knob, pretty much noon and 5 o'clock, if you will, on the green knob. Yellow line's in harmony, so we back that up. We use it, and you automatically reload it. This will be the last time that you actually use the signal modulator. You could run all the way back to get the hip pouch, but you're gonna waste so much time. It's unreal. Like, it's just unbelievable how much time we're wasting. And you want to run through here. Now we're going to be coming up to a boss, which it's going to be a while before I can actually do it properly. So I'm pretty angry about that, but that's just the way it is. So when we come in, we want to go right away to the left here. Skip that scene.
Alright, now back to Ada.
Now, some people, boom, if you want, yeah, you could just go right out there and face the boss. But if you're doing S+, again, there's a herb. There's a red herb there if you want to grab it. There's more of that ammunition, which I'll be grabbing myself in a minute. Then there's also a large ammunition, so you could make even more gunpowder or shotgun ammo. And then you've got ink ribbon. You can save, which I strongly recommend, whether you're doing S or S+, and then your inventory box. And then we're going to head out those doors, and we're going to meet the boss. And it's, yeah, it's very difficult. I'm not good with the boss. But yeah, so let's hold on and see what happens. But to be honest with you, I may actually, for the next part, I might actually just stop it here. It was a little sloppy, but you know what? I don't mind that. And plain and simple. So if you liked the video, you can give it a thumbs up. If you didn't like the video, you can give it a thumbs down. And I'll make sure when you come in here, this hand jumps out of its tank and it just squeezes your neck. And then your two eyeballs, they pop right out, and then they'll put them in here. And that's a creepy ass looking thing. Anyhow, and if you want to subscribe to the channel, of course that'd be great. And if not, thanks for stopping by anyways. Take care, boys and girls. And I shall see you all eventually in the next video. And there's really not much left of the game now. It's all about performance. But like I said, as the making of this video, tomorrow there's Far Cry New Dawn coming out. There's Crackdown 3 that I got for $2 for 2 months on Xbox One. Then there's Metro Exodus that's coming out. Then there's the Resident Evil 2 Ghost Survivors DLC all coming out. So I'm going to be playing around with that for a bit. But anyhow, take care everyone, and I shall see you soon. Bye now.